Hey guys, Lee Harrison here with a 1600 single port. As you can see, I've got the flywheel off and the seal pulled out of the back. Got a couple of questions for you. This is out of a 1970 bus. This is my bus I've been restoring. The main seal blew out about a year ago. Well, probably more like 2.5, 3 years ago now. Dumped the oil on the way to a camping trip, so I had to get a tow back. What I want to show you here, I've got questions really. I need some advice. A few things. Let me get us focused here. There we go. Alright, as you can see, here's my main seal. It's split here. I guess this is where the oil poured out onto the highway. There's a lot of play here. This is I had a lot of excessive in-play from the front end. You're not going to be able to see it really good here, but it's almost it's a little over 1/8 of an inch, not a quarter yet. Let me push it in. Let me see if I can pull this thing all the way out. Don't want to mar it up too bad. But a couple of questions while I'm doing this. I really want to use this bus. I've been working on it for a while, trying to get it in decent shape. But I never really went through the motor. I did the heads on it when I bought it, but it had been sitting in a barn for about 10 years when I got it, and I knew everything was dried up. I should have done the main seal and more, but just didn't have the time. I was in grad school at the time and didn't have the time or the money. But I drove it for a little while, got some enjoyment out of it, and then the rear main seal went. Anyway, pulled the flywheel today, took the seal out, the shims out, and saw that it had I knew it had some excessive in-play in it, but didn't know it had this much in here. But it's got a good 1/8 of an inch, a little more. Here's my questions. Number one, would you re-shim this and drive it? Would I get a summer out of it? Could I get 5,000 miles if I re-shim it, let's say to 8 thousandths or 10 thousandths? Is that doable? Is that something that you would do? Also, what is this? 040. There's a 040 a little higher up here, and then there's another 040 right here. I'll show you. 040, 040. Has this been a line board before? Is this an indication of that? I don't know what that means. Would you line board this case, or would you park it for the summer and split it and rebuild it, or buy a new case? I know a lot of guys don't line board and you just go out and buy a new case. I don't have the money for that right now, honestly. So I just want to enjoy the bus for the summer. I can get into it in the winter, save money to that point. So 3 questions. With this amount of excessive in-play, like I said, it's excessive. Would you, there it goes, would you re-shim to 8 thousandths and let it let it ride, put a new seal in and go? Would you split and line bore the case, or line bore the case and then split it, I guess? Or would you just park it and build a new one? Like I said, my budget's pretty small for now. I'd need to save up for this, but I really do want to camp this summer and get out and enjoy the bus. Speaking of that, if you guys like homebrew beer, if you're beer drinkers like a lot of the bus guys, Volkswagen guys are, here's my store, Fairview Homebrew, down in Montgomery, Alabama. FairviewHomebrew.com. We're on Facebook. You can see pictures of my store on Facebook. You can see pictures of my bus and my Beetle on my own Facebook page, Lee Harrison. Here's my old beater, 79 Mercedes diesel. There's my engine. Tell me what you do. Maybe buy something from the homebrew store. If you do, I might have a little more money to rebuild this thing. Thanks for the input. Thanks for the advice. Let me know what you think. Later.